So while I was gone, my dad and his lovely wife finished some work on the 1-to-1 scale railroad out in their backyard. So turns out cool. I like it. It looks neat. So those are dogs I hear barking. This is the entrance to the train room building. And then right around here is set up a table and stuff so I can mix up hydrocal and that type of stuff back here. So we're gonna try and do that today. Finally. Hey, I finally wore the old dirty shirt for a reason. All right. And, I'm not sure what's going on with this, but the tourist town has moved to the intermodal yard for some reason. Maybe they're doing some excavation up there or something. So this is where our tourist town goes. There's a little snow shed tunnel portal thing my dad fixed up. My dad's got the tape covered up. The tape has the track covered up. So he must be planning on doing some scenery up here. Hey, it's Don, and well, this YouTube channel you're watching is the Nearly Historical Railroad channel. We do model railroading stuff. We just kind of show you what we're doing, what we kind of do each evening. We work on it like once a week, or at least I come out and work on it once a week. We just kind of show you what we're doing. So right now, we are working on Kenosha Pass. That's right. All right, so I'll show you real quick kind of where we left off with this area, and we're actually gonna get into some hydrocal. I'm pretty sure about that this time. So here we go. Okay, so this is where we've left off. This back area we just kind of did with paper and kind of wall plaster that you would use on a sheetrock wall. Still got a hole there, that's fine. So we have this cliff area now, and we're going to be using hydrocal and strips and paper with that because it dries much harder. It's a lot stronger, and we're going to be putting rock molds on this. So we need some extra strength for this type of stuff. So we are going to, well, start working on this. So can't really run the camera and run hydrocal at the same time. So we'll check back with you in a moment. Okay, so before I get going into that, this just kind of brings back memories. If you go back to like the first videos of this channel, I don't know if it's like the first one or second, but probably the second, third, something like that. We were doing hydrocal strips of paper over that way at St. Elmo and the Romley area. And now that's what we're doing here. And this is, I think probably the 81st video layout update. And so it's kind of cool because we've kind of like gone all the way full circle, sort of. Anyways, it was just kind of cool. I was just thinking about that. Okay, see ya. Okay, so I haven't got my hands dirty yet, but you know, just one thing leads to another. I took a piece of newspaper, crumpled it up, and I was like, oh, actually I should probably put one like right here. And like 3 newspapers later, it's like all full of newspaper. But let me show you. So this is always a fun stage because it's just a jumbled up mess. But like I said, I put one piece of newspaper in, then I did more, and it's like, this is kind of neat. It really kind of starts to take more shape. So yeah, I kind of built this up. I wanted to build this edge up, you know, so the train comes off the track and it's not gonna fall down the cliff. You know, so I did that, and then I wanted to, oh, we should build that up. That also, you know, so that's cool. And then I started looking around in here, and it looks like a mess, you know, from here, but I like the way it's like shaping up. So this is good. And what's neat, kind of when you're doing the cliffs and stuff, I love doing the crumple up the newspaper and stuff it in there and get like the general shape that you want, but also let it do its thing, because as humans, it's hard for us to create randomness. And the newspaper crumpled up kind of does that for you. So I'm assuming at some point I'm gonna be chipping Hydrocal out of this to make sure the train will go through there, but that's okay. So, okay, now I think I'm ready to maybe go get some Hydrocal. All right, you YouTube viewer, you won't feel a thing. But here we go. Okay, let me clean up, show you around. Okay, so I've kind of adjusted the lighting a little bit. It's not optimal, but in the past I've noticed when you're shooting video of like all this white, you can't see any like detail of it. So I just set this light up so you can kind of get a little depth and see what's going on. So let me grab the camera and I'll show you. Up here is Kenosha Pass. Got our little pond lake thingy here. We'll have some cliff there and some cliff there. We've got that all covered up with some Hydrocal strips. And this here is our bridge. And I think that actually turned out pretty cool how that looks. So let's keep going back. It's gonna get a little brighter, but just so you can see the shadows on it and kind of see what's going on. So there's that. We stopped here because we still have to put a ground throw in for that turnout, and we don't want to cover that up quite yet. But this is gonna work good. We get our spot here for our big rock and our rock wall, our big Palisade cliffs here. Again, technically, it should probably be way up here, higher, but that's okay. All right, I just put the coal chute in there. That actually looks pretty cool. First time I've seen it there. So one of the previous videos, we were building bridges here. Jim was building some bridges that will go under here. So that's cool. So again, we got our big bridge up here. And again, I'm standing probably farther back than you normally would, so you're not really gonna see what's going on back there. So it's kind of a hidden little canyon. And I do still have my flat spot right here for the center base of this bridge. So that works out well. Excuse the shadow. Let's zoom in here. I like the way that kind of cuts through there. I always wanted to have like a tunnel and then it come right out of the tunnel and onto the bridge. There's not enough room for a tunnel, so this is the next closest thing. I like it. And there's the coal chute. I made that pretty flat back behind there so that we can put a retaining wall of some sort. And this area here will be like more talus, not necessarily cliff, but then this will be kind of more cliff up here and kind of start going back up again, which is how it actually is. So this is turning out very good. So here's the Y. We had that big hole up on that left side there. It kind of filled in our cave a little bit, so no splunking. Said it was a little too far back to try to get any detail in there, really. I don't know. We got that connected into the existing layout there. And we'll have to figure out exactly what we're doing with this tunnel portal, but you know, figure that out. Plus there's a front edge here. We'll have to get in there more. I guess at the moment, we have some snow-capped cliffs in the background. But wait, there's more. In addition to getting that over there, I got a lot of plaster on me. But there's even more than that. I'm gonna check out this area back here. Point of reference, this is Cimarron right here, and we had this mountain here that Dad's kind of been working on. Never mind the newspaper, still covering stuff up. But this whole white part, we actually got that covered now, at least the front side. There's actually a back side we needed to get to also, but it's getting late. Had to do a little repair spot back in there also. So this is good. We have got this looking better. All right, so this area here is Romley and St. Elmo. If you go back to like the beginning videos of this channel, you will see us building this mountain. That was kind of fun. Very similar to what we did, but in some of those videos somewhere, I did explain a little bit more of our process of mixing up the hydrocal and whatnot. I didn't do that this time because I know I've done it before. So anyways, I think that's it. It's getting late. Oh, it's past 10 o'clock. So, you know, subscribe if you haven't to the channel and all that type of stuff. And I don't know, just my dad and I tonight. And I don't know, here I'm stuck saying goodbye again. So anyways, we will catch you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Wow, the lighting is horrible. I don't know why it's so bad here. Whatever. So before I get going though, it brings back memories. If you were to go back and look at like, now my head's cut off. This is just not good. Why? Too high, too tall, too short, too something.